Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our film review. I'm Faye.
I'm Matt.
And we're reviewing Kick-Ass.
Yay.
How come nobody's ever tried to be a superhero?
Well, I don't know. Probably because it's impossible.
Putting on a mask and helping people? How's that impossible?
Dude, if anybody did it in real life, they get their ass kicked.
Oh, no, I'm just standing around, you know.
No, not. I was just a regular guy.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, my only superpower was being invisible to girls. The comic books had it wrong. You don't need a power to be a superhero.
Leave him alone! It's none of your business! Yes, it is.
Hey, there's a dude just like a superhero. They're fighting a bunch of guys. Who are you? I'm Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass has become the latest internet phenomenon.
This is awesome.
He was actually pretty good.
He should call himself Ass Kick instead.
He's inspired a wave of real-life superheroes.
Tool up, honey bunny. It's time to get bad guys.
You wanna go fight some crime?
Let's see what you can do.
This guy comes out of nowhere!
This would be the guy that looks like Batman.
You're telling me one guy killed 8 of my men tonight? I gotta send a public service message that being a superhero is bad for your health.
So you want to play?
Who are you?
I'm Hit Girl. And that's Big Daddy.
Kick-Ass. Red Mist. Oh, that kinda hurt. Yeah!
So yeah, Kick-Ass out in March 2010.
Yep. That's certificate 15. Let's talk about the plot.
Teenage boy,
Called Dave.
decides he wants to be a superhero. He's bored of being a teenager.
And he's gonna kick ass and fight crime.
Yeah, and he meets Nicolas Cage and Chloe Moretz.
Who are introduced as actual superheroes.
Yeah, it's like far better than he is.
They get him out of a couple of sticky situations.
Yeah, it kind of turns into him like them taking on the mob, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's pretty dark, really. And I was expecting because of the trailers that they showed, I thought it was going to be more comedy, and it was, but it was really quite dark.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by it. Like, it's not more like adult I expected, really.
Which is why I was so surprised at the 15 certificate as well. I thought it'd be an 18.
Like, when you got 15 rather than 18, I thought it'd be a lot less violent than it was, and just blood everywhere, and people dying, and...
And the brilliant use of the C word.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. The BBFC actually rarely let that go at a 15. Every film I've seen with that age is always an 18.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, actually. Using the C word in a 15 film. I'd actually see it well.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really, I wouldn't say it's so badly used, though. I mean...
I know, there's lots of people say that they just threw it in as a gimmick, having like a 13-year-old girl saying it, but I think it was really needed because her dad in the film Big Daddy, played by Nicolas Cage, is like, he's sort of weird.
Yeah, he's trained her to be this, like...
Yeah.
Like, to be a lot more adult
Serial
than she
killer.
is. Like, yeah, she's like a kind of crazy killer. She doesn't really think it's real. She that's like the game. And always that kind of adds to it. She doesn't really think it's a bad thing to say or anything. She's used to it.
It's like she doesn't have any innocence, so
She's not really a
words
child,
like that is just something
like,
she'll just say. Yeah.
Like, you see the first time you see it, he shoots her. I mean, it's a pretty weird relationship.
That's quite a funny bit, though. I like that.
Even though it's kind of a weird relationship, it's kind of like cute and sweet at the same time, in some ways, isn't it?
Yeah. She's really cool. Like a really good performance, I think. She's called Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, it's like my first films.
And I think it's she's already been in a couple of films since then, hasn't she?
I think she's on TV before, but she wasn't really in films.
And I think that's really going to launch her career because she's really, really good performance in that. Personally, that's my favourite performance in the film.
Yeah, she's probably one of those characters that, like how you can kind of see the innocence come through every once in a while, but most of the time she's like hard serial killer, and then see a little bit of childcare every once in a while.
Yeah, she plays Hit Girl. I think the weakest performance in the film is actually Nicolas Cage.
Really? I kind of like Nicolas Cage in it, to be honest with you.
Really?
It's funny any film I like him in.
I don't like him in any films, but he's the biggest name in the film, because none of these other people are really known at all. his performance, it were unconvincing, I think.
I kind of like how he's like, Adam West Batman, putting that on, I like that.
Yeah.
And see, like, you might think it's a little bit odd, but I kind of like it as that.
It is, it's just too weird, and I don't believe that he was like a cop, and it says in the film that he was.
I don't know if it's a cop, I was like, he's a complete comic book nerd, isn't it? And he's like wanting to be a superhero, and he's become someone kind of like Kick-Ass, but he's much better at it.
It's just that laugh thing that he does.
Oh yeah, it's just creepy.
Yeah, in that trailer. In that trailer, there was he did a really weird laugh, Nicolas Cage's character. And we just want you to hear that again, just because it just shows how weird his character is, really.
He should call himself Ass Kick instead.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, so creepy, and like I don't really know what to describe that. I mean, just
Makes
hear
your
it again.
skin crawl.
He should call himself Ass Kick instead.
What do you think of the villain, Red Mist, in it?
I'm not sure. I really like the guy who plays him, and I quite like the character, but he's supposed to be a bad guy, but I don't think he's like so bad, if you know what I mean.
I think he's kind of maybe like, it's probably the first film in the series, isn't it? So like in this one he's kind of like spooky innocent a little bit, and like at the end he kind of goes a little bit darker. I think he'll probably will develop into something kind of supervillain in the next one.
Yeah, probably,
setting off a bit more. Like also the more the villain in this one is his dad, so the mob boss.
Yeah. I think he really does try to impress his dad, really, don't he? He's played by Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Yeah, he's mostly a comedy film, isn't he? Like Superbad and...
Yeah. He played like the nerdy dude in Superbad. I love his hair though in this film. That's good.
The costume.
Yeah.
Oh, and the car.
The car.
The Mr. Beale.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fight scenes, like, do you don't feel a bit over bloody at times? I mean...
Well, a little bit, but I kind of liked it.
I don't know if it makes it, it's a weird to say, but it makes it a little more realistic, like the way your blood locked off and blood flying everywhere. It kind of makes it like, I don't know, more real, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, it does. It makes it darker as well.
Yeah, there's one thing I like, which like, it's more like a video game sort of thing, which he like, wanders in, saves them, like...
Now we're going to play a clip of Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, talking about her training for the film.
Yeah, as a part as Hit Girl. Must have taken a lot of training to
I mean, like, what stuff he does in that film is insane.
It's such an amazing role, Hit Girl. And, I do stuff in this movie that I'll probably never do again in another movie, which really gave me a chance to do some really cool stuff. I did about 3 months of training with martial artists and ex-Marine Corps people, and, during Kick-Ass I was still training, and so I never really stopped.
So the movie is rated above what you can see.
Yep. I'll be 13 on February 10th.
I think the soundtrack's pretty good as well.
Oh, the soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the perfect places, they use the perfect songs and that, and it's hard actually not to get goosebumps in certain fight scenes.
Like, I like the Prodigy song in it, that's my favourite song in the film. It's out now on Blu-ray and DVD, so check it out, shouldn't you?
Yeah, it should be able to get it pretty cheap on an online retailer.
Yeah, it should be cheap, man.
That'd be a bargain, because it's a great film. Thanks for listening. Bye!
Oh, yeah. Didn't see that, did ya?
That's right, we're superheroes. You love us.